voted. Yes, I just voted. Here in Hibbing, Minnesota, where I live, well, not in the city limits proper, but I am in the Hibbing School District. And it's funny because I did a video today, and it was about a lady from Helena, Montana. She's running for city council out there, and she talked about wanting to kill a U.S. senator. Yeah. And she raved about how she was proudly educated in the public schools. Well, guess what we were voting on tonight here in Hibbing, Minnesota, folks? That's right. A chance for us to pay more taxes to fund the public schools because they spent all their COVID money and now they want more. And these weren't just, 1 year worth of taxes. Michelle, good to see you on. Yeah, please do smash that like and chat in with where you're from. These weren't just taxes for 1 year. These were 10-year levies. $603 per student. Each student, 10 years. I mean, then there was a technology build out or something. It was like $13 million over 10 years. And I ask yourself, does the school system really need your money? I mean, they're killing us on property taxes. It's absolutely insane. Now, there are bigger elections, though, than what I had to deal with tonight. This was big for me because I don't want to pay more property taxes. I already pay way too much. By the way, if you're paying property taxes every year and you don't pay them, what happens to your home? What happens? What happens to your home if you don't pay your property taxes, folks? What happens? Come on, somebody's got to know the answer to this. So my question then to you is, if property tax, that's right, auction, bye-bye, your home gets confiscated. Okay? They have a monopoly on force. They will actually take it from you at gunpoint. That's right. So here's the deal. Who owns your home? This is why I get so excited about states talking about no property tax. But there's bigger races. There's New York mayor. There's, Virginia governor. Glenn Youngkin managed to win it. Now they've got... Winsome Sears is not going to win it, folks. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I said Glenn Youngkin was going to win. Honestly, I think Winsome Sears would be a fine governor. She's not a great candidate. Please don't hate me for saying that. I watched her in the debates. What's that gal's name? Abigail Spanberger. She would just destroy herself in the debates, yet Winsome Sears just had to talk too much. And I was frustrated. I want good candidates. Imagine one day I'll have to run at some point. I don't know. But New York mayor, Mandami, a communist? Really, New York? Not only that, a communist, a jihadist? Wow. Yeah, I still remember. I'm old enough to remember when those planes hit the trade towers. I remember that. You know where I was? I was in Africa. I was in Ghana. I was in the capital city of Accra. I was at a hotel. I was on a missions trip. And we were staying at this hotel, and we were doing some children's ministries. We were doing some work with business leaders over there and so on, men's ministries, whatever. And then we went out into the villages and did eye care and all those types of things. Well, here's the deal. I walked into the lobby of the hotel that we were staying at, and one of the twin towers was burning, and it was on live feed everywhere around the world. And I guess you forget I'd been to Manhattan at that point. I'd gone there actually for U.S. Army recruiting. I had spoke at the recruiting battalion for the New York recruiting battalion of U.S. Army, whatever. Anyways, they took me to downtown Manhattan. I rode the subway, all that. I remember the trade towers. They're big buildings, but you don't remember that when you're just looking at it on TV screen. You're like, what? Some little plane hit the building? Maybe a helicopter, whatever. And then we saw the second plane hit live. And I was with my executive pastor from my church. Great guy. Eventually, he took up hunting, but at that time, he didn't even own a gun because he had served in Nam, and he was just saw too many of his buddies die. It was just a thing for him. So, anyways, he, peace-loving man that he was, muttered something under his breath about nuking them till they glow. Yeah, because it got real. I mean, they were attacking us. And now Mondami is expected to win the New York mayoral race. And even President Trump said to vote for Andrew Cuomo because the other guy didn't have a chance and he didn't want Mondami to win. You know, I mean, Andrew Cuomo, sexual miscreant, no good, terrible during COVID. And just think how bad it is when he's the better choice than the other guy. Yeah. It's pretty bad, folks. One of the problems with these midterm elections and one of the problems with like a school board referendum like this, Republicans don't get out and vote in as high of numbers. I'm not talking about the fraud issue right now, folks. I'm talking about just in general. This has been even before large-scale industrial level fraud. There is just a problem with conservatives not wanting to take time to vote. Now, here's the thing. Yeah, that's right. Get out and vote. Tell your friends to get out and vote. Get out and vote. People say, well, it doesn't matter. What was it? What the heck? Who was it? What's her name? Oh, I can picture her. Candace Owens talking about not voting until Charlie Kirk's thing is figured out. What was Charlie Kirk's whole mission in life, folks? What was Charlie Kirk's mission in life? Okay? It's 60 degrees in Minnesota. Why is Neil wearing a coat? Scoop, because the wind was cold up here today. So I just wanted a windbreaker. It's cold wind. Jeez. Anyways, I was one mad Marine. Yeah. I mean, we were all mad. But where was I? What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, off-year elections. I don't know why. Republicans just don't vote. They don't vote in the numbers they should. And I get the fact that the people who want the school board referendums to pass are all benefiting from it. They're getting paid more money. I mean, they're all excited about it. I mean, I saw one of the shirts on, like, Minnesota educators, you know. I knew I was canceling her vote. So, but I saw other people, you know, their ballots were hanging out their little secret privacy envelopes, and they were voting no too. So I'm hoping we finally have the courage to tell these school systems that keep trying to extort money from us that they can't have our money anymore. So, who all voted? Let me see. In the chat, who all voted today? Come on. Fess up. Did you get out and vote yet? Yes or no? Yes or no? Come on. Okay, I got thumbs up. That must mean you voted. Voted. And I'll tell you what, you admit you didn't vote on this channel? We can have some issues. Weeks ago, Washington is mail-in. Oh, gosh, I am so sorry for you. I mean, Washington. Oh, my gosh. I think Minnesota's voting is bad. And then I look at Washington State. Unbelievable. Gosh. Oh, do you know, guys, did you know Washington State is all mail-in voting? Yeah. Like every single ballot. Oh, gosh. I wish. Oh, do you know what? Oh, here, that's what I was going to tell you. So I go in to vote tonight. It's gotten even more electronic. Yeah, they got a little pad and they flip it over to you to sign. Not even paper for signing. By the way, in Minnesota, do you know what they ask me? I walk up there, I tell them my name, and they say on Washington Road, and I say yes. And then they have me sign and hand me a ballot. Yeah. Wow, talk about secure, huh? Folks, does that sound like safe and secure elections to you? Just walk up there. Yeah, I'm Neil Johnson. Oh, okay. And you live on Washington Road? They even tell me where I could live, so I don't even have to come up with an address. Gosh. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hand counted, paper ballots, same day. That's it. It's the only way to vote. Anyways, I've had a busy day. I've got to get home and fill my batteries with distilled water because I've got to get them ready for the winter because I live off grid. If you didn't know that, yeah, I'm off grid, man. I don't trust anything. I don't trust the voting system. I don't trust the power grid. I don't trust the food supply. I grow my own cows. I'm telling you, I don't trust anything. I trust people. I actually give people a lot of trust individually. Maybe I trust them to a fault, forgive them to a fault, whatever. But I love people. But these systems, they get so corrupted, and it's not that I take people individually, but when they're in the system, it's corrupt stuff, man. Oh, I love y'all. I just want to encourage everybody to get out and vote. I showed my driver's license even though they didn't ask for it. I know. Deer season's open in North Texas, and I'm going. John, you got some land? I'll come down there and shoot a deer with you. So, anyways, just I love y'all. Keep fighting the good fight. I'm going hunting actually with somebody from my YouTube channel next week. I met a guy. He reached out to me. His name's Ward. Used to be a guide and outfitter and wanted to take me hunting. And so my friend, business owner, great guy, used to do some work for him on contract, is going with me. And then we're meeting Ward out there. And we're going to go after big monster mule deer bucks. But you are on grid on YouTube. Well, I'm on like the grid that way, but I'm not on the power grid, okay? I have literally no power lines to my house. I make my own power. Anyways, keep fighting the good fight, folks. I love y'all. Peace out.